Am I supposed to look at Sheena the whole time?
You're supposed to look at it's very awkward.
It's the 25th anniversary of Mint Green.
Ordered one.
Was it Dillon's idea? Was it Dillon's idea?
Little do you know, you're speaking to the very man who designed it.
Let's go! Long sleeves, am I right?
People want to know.
You know,
Let them know about the style though.
I had a premonition about like a honeydew, a honeydew and a seafoam.
Ooh.
And I think I gotta say, I think it ended up pretty well.
I think I agree.
And I want to know, how does it feel to really carry that weight of the responsibility of playing offense?
It feels good and bad. I think that I miss defense a lot when I play offense. Like when we're going down, I really want to get back on the field and play defense. I'm always talking to the coach, like, hey, put me on a team. I got this, put me on a team. And he has to talk me down because he's like, MC's going out.
Do you think about throwing turns on purpose?
No, I don't know. No.
Are you somewhat happy when there is a turnover and you get to shut down your guy that's been on you the whole time?
No, because I'm usually pretty tired. So no, I'm not. But no, I think that defenders are important on offense too. And I think I realized that, and I feel like that makes me a little more confident in my spot on our O-line.
It's gonna feel better when you get past this.
What is your ideal breakfast?
Some fruit. Maybe like a July peach. That's kind of that's ideal.
Or
Perfectly ripe.
Honeydew, right?
I mean, April peach is fantasy. That's just a unicorn. That doesn't really exist. Next time you find an April peach, you tell me. Take a look.
Present when either of your siblings were born?
Yeah. Yeah. I was present when my youngest was born. I was in the hospital. And I remember a friend of mine telling me when my older sister was born when I was in 8th grade. 6th grade, something like that, middle school. Barely remember. But yeah.
You have a girl, so you can become a full-fledged girl dad like Kobe?
I think yes. I think that when I envision myself and my relationship with my children, I usually think of a young girl.
If you were playing Ultimate, what sport would you be playing?
What would I be playing? I don't know.
What sports have you played before Ultimate?
I played soccer. I played ice hockey. I played lacrosse. I played. I don't know. Those are the sports I played. Oh, surfing. I might surf. I've been getting more into surfing.
Was that around middle school?
Was that around middle school?
Surfing.
Yeah, I started surfing when I was like 10. My mom moved to Southern California, so I surfed when I was 10, up until like 13 or 14, and then I stopped, and I'm picking it up now again. In the Northwest, yeah.
The significance of this ink.
This is a tattoo that reminds me of my mom. My mom and I have the same calves. It's also a tattoo that makes me think about race. As you can see, it spans a very, I guess, how should I say this, like complexion gradient along my leg. And to me, it makes me think of, honestly, like black liberation. It kind of like is elongated. It's something that bends but doesn't break.
Ooh.
It's something that's very subjective and kind of maybe even distant sometimes, but is symbolized by a beautiful, kind of liberating flower.
Listen, distant but within reach, right?
You might have to end.